Hello friends, today I will discuss some very important questions from the chapter Time, Speed and Distance. Students, this is a very important chapter from which you can find 3 to 4 questions in every competitive exams. And most of the students after seeing such typical question will skip off the questions. But in this video, I will tell you the tricks, the shortcuts by which you can do these type of questions within 30 to 40 seconds. So now let's have the overview of the session. In this session, we will do some typical questions. The first question is of driver of trains getting late. Then when two bodies are covering 3 distances, train approaching to tunnel and a cat is sitting inside a tunnel. Then driver picking Mr. Ghosh, 2 trains crossing each other, and much more. Now let's have a look for the first question. After traveling 140 km, driver of train thinks if he'll go by same speed, just go through, students. And after seeing this question, most of the students, they will skip off the question, students. But again, in this question, there is a trick. This is real CAT question. In this question, if you know already the concept, then after reading hardly will take students 10 seconds. What is the trick which I will tell you later on with the equation? If the to find, what is the question? Find total distance. Find total distance. You can write the formula: distance traveled over remaining distance is equal to early time over late time. These are the information, students, which is given in the question. If you will go through, I will tell you why this is happening. After 140 km, distance travel is 140, so your answer will be, student, 140 divided by what is remaining distance. You can take it as x is equal to he is early by 20 minutes. Early time is 20 minutes and late by 7 minutes. So this is the trick behind this, and simply you can get the answer as, student, 49. Remaining distance is 49. So total distance covered will be, students, it will be 140 plus 49, it will be 189. So if you want to see what is the equation, then you can go through the equation portion. Now I will try to explain why this equation is happening. In the first case, after traveling 140 km, if you have gone through the question, let initial speed of driver is x km per hour. After that, he increases speed by x plus 7 and he is in a time. I will make use of the concept of average. No equation is written. Then in the first case, had he traveled whole of the distance at increased speed, that means first 140 km he is traveling with x plus 7 and remaining c km initially which he was traveling with x plus 7. That means when he is early by 20 minutes, so students, you can really see from this area there is no difference of timing. The 20 minutes which he is saving, initially he was traveling this 140 at a speed of x km per hour. Now this is x plus 7, so we can write the first equation. Distance 140 upon x minus 140 upon x plus 7, distance by speed is time, and what is the difference? 20 by 60. Student, why 60? Because it is here kilometer per hour speed and distance is kilometer and time is 20 minutes. So convert that time into hours, minute into hour. Similarly, we can write second equation: had he traveled, student, whole of the distance at original speed, that means this 140 with the speed of x, remaining distance c with the speed of x. Now you can straightway say, see, from this area, from this 140 km, because distance is same, speed is same, so time will be same. Now he is late. Why he is late? Because initially he is traveling this c km with the speed of x plus 7, now with the speed of x. Again we have written second equation: distance by speed is time, difference of two timing 7 by 60. When you solve this, you will find this 140 common, 1 by x minus 1 by x plus 7, 20 by 60. On dividing both equations, this will be cancelled, and what is remaining, student? Same formula. distance traveled, which is 140, upon remaining distance, which is C, equal to early, which is 20, divided by late time. So student, this is the concept in this question. So if you are aware of the concept and you find this question in exam, believe me, you can do this question while reading. So I have made the equations, why this equation is there, and what is the shortcut behind that. Okay students, now students, just go through second question. In the first go, question seems to be very tricky, very confusing, and 90% student will skip up this question. And now I will tell you a trick, a shortcut, which you can apply these type of questions where you are covering three distances. You can do this question within 20 seconds, students. Now I will tell you the trick. Why they are covering three distances, students. Initially, just see, two trains move, one from Chandigarh, other from Delhi. This is Chandigarh and this is from Delhi. The train which is moving from Chandigarh has to reach Delhi and then come back, and the moving from Delhi has to go to Chandigarh and come back. First time they meet 79. Now I will draw a picture so that you can visualize why they are covering three distances, students. First time they meet 79 km from Delhi. That means now I will draw a line here, student. In the first go, the train who is moving from Chandigarh will cover this distance, and the train which is moving from Delhi will cover this distance, because the time is same. They started simultaneously. Now after that, the train, after that you can see, after traveling for 1 hour from the first point of meeting, this is first point of meeting, they meet for the second time 37 km from Chandigarh. Now student, when two bodies are covering three distances, then always formula will be, first of all, know why three distances. This is first distance. The person who is moving from Chandigarh will cover this much, moving from Delhi will cover this much. After that, the person who is moving from Chandigarh will go to Delhi, and the person who is moving from Delhi will go to Chandigarh. Student. Now this is two distances. After that, student, the person who is moving from Chandigarh will turn back. He will cover this second point of meeting. He will cover this, while the person who is moving from Chandigarh will cover this. Now you can see, student, the total distance covered is 3. How 3? This is one distance, this is second distance, this is third distance. When the two bodies are moving from opposite direction, covers 3 distance, always student middle distance will be difference 79 minus 37 and double of that. What is 17 minus 37? 9 minus 7 is 2, 7 minus 3 is 4. 42 into 2 will be equal to 84. So middle distance will be 84, and the total distance will be, student, 37 plus 84 plus 79, which will be 9, 4, 13, 7, 20, 7, 8, 15, 3, 20, which will be 200 km. If you have already gone through the concept, then you can do this question within students 20 seconds. Okay, I will not tell you here what are the equations. For that you have to go through the basics of the TSD. I have told you here what is the shortcut, what is the trick you have to cram, and this type of question you can found in 3 to 4 ways. In a swimming pool, two divers dive from the opposite end. First time they meet 200 meters from one end. After 50 minutes they meet for second time 100 meters from second end. Find the length of the swimming pool. Find the length of the, you can say, river. Two boats they are starting. Different type of framing. But again, you have to remember, when two bodies are covering three distances, middle distance will be difference of 2 into 2. Clear, students? Now next question. Now students, go through question number 3. Typical CAT question, but here data is changed, students. Just go through. Students, if you will do this question by a proper equation, it can take 4-5 minutes to solve. Again, I will tell you the basic concept of relation between time, speed and distance, which you are aware, but try to apply that concept in an exam. A train approaches a tunnel XY. Now I'm writing here, this is tunnel XY. This is tunnel XY is the tunnel. There are two exit X and exit Y. Now student, you can take total length of tunnel as X, but again here I will take, because the located 7 by 27, let total length of tunnel is 27 meter is the total length of tunnel. Now cat is situated inside the tunnel 7 by 27 of the distance XY. If the length is 27, what is 7 by 27 of 27? It will be student 7. So now cat is situated here at 7 meter. A train, after that train whistles and the cat starts running toward the entrance of the tunnel X. That means now a train which is coming from far start whistling. A cat which is situated at a point, suppose P here, starts running toward exit X, or you can say entrance X. That means in a time we are least concerned about the total speed of the train or the distance covered by train, because I will try to explain the relation between distance and speed and time. In the time the train will reach here, the cat will just cover the distance 7. Again, the second case, if the cat moves toward the exit Y, the train catches the cat exactly at the exit, students here. Again, when the train will come at the exit A, instead of running toward exit X, if the cat runs toward exit Y, again speed of the cat is same. In this direction, cat will also cover 7 meter. By the time the train will reach at the exit X, students, the cat will cover the distance 7 meter toward the exit Y. Now cat is situated here in second case 2. Cat is situated at this point Q. Now the total length is 27. In the same time, the cat has to cover 7 and 14 minus 13 meter, and the train has to cover 27 meter. Now the student, distance and speed has the direct relation. During the time, train will cover 27 meter, cat will cover 13 meter. So is equal to speed of train upon speed of cat, because speed and distance has direct relation, student. So answer will be 27 by 13 is the ratio of the speed of train to cat. So simple logic is there, that if the time is same, then the distance and speed has the direct relation. More the speed, more the distance. Okay students, now come to the next question number 4. Again, this is cat question. You can find this type of question in cat 90s, and in a lot of the competitive exam, students. Just go to the question. Most of the students will skip off the question because very lengthy and seems to be very tricky. Now again, same funda, students. Again, time, speed and distance relation. Same relation you can apply here without writing any equation. What is the funda, student? Mr. Ghosh, residence, railway station. It is given in the question. Mr. Ghosh driver reaches at 5 p.m. and Mr. Ghosh also reaches 5 p.m. Mr. Ghosh reaches at 5 p.m. sharp, and driver has to reach there irrespective of any circumstances at 5 p.m. One day what happened, Mr. Ghosh reaches there at, student, 3:20 p.m. reaches there, and since driver is not aware, what he did, Mr. Ghosh start walking toward his residence. On the way he meets his driver, and what they notice, they reach the home 26 minutes earlier than the scheduled time, usually reach at. Question is, how long does Mr. Ghosh walk? Students, now you can see the concept. Suppose if I say driver meets Mr. Ghosh at this point. Driver and Mr. Ghosh meeting at the point, you can say P. Now what is the saving? Why, student, you have to think why 26 minutes is saved? Because from this point what driver will do, will pick the Mr. Ghosh and went back to their residence. And what is the saving? This distance from this point P to railway station and then coming back from railway station to this point P, the distance is same, the speed is same, that means time saved will be same. So 26 minutes is the total time, that means 26 by 2, 13 minutes will be the one time, 13 minutes will be the time for one side. So this is 13 minutes and this is also 13 minutes. That means if Ghosh Babu is still there in the railway station, then driver will reach railway station at 5 p.m. Now before 5 you will deduct 13 minutes, that means driver will meet Mr. Ghosh at, student, 4:47, because in 4:47 if you will add 13 minutes then it will be 5, because driver has to reach there at sharp 5 p.m. So it means driver will meet Mr. Ghosh 4:47. So what is the walking time, Mr. Ghosh? 4:47, and he start walking at 3:20, students. It will be 1 hour 27 minutes is the answer, which is the walking time of Mr. Ghosh. I think that this concept is clear, because what is the application? The saving. Why the saving is there? Because the distance which driver has to travel, he has saved that distance. Now speed of both the way to going railway station and coming back is same. When the speed is same, then time will be same, students. So this was the concept which you can apply. Now student, move to question number 5. Again typical CAT question, and this concept you can apply in various type of questions, students. Just go through. Now there are two stations. There are two stations P and Q. Again I will draw a diagram. I will not solve the equation here. I will tell you the trick. If you want to solve equation, then you have to go through the basics of the TSD, students. There are two stations P and Q. Two stations P and Q. Train X starts from station P. Train X from P at 5 a.m. and reaches station Q at 12 p.m. While there is another train Y, starts from station Q at 7 a.m. and reaches P at 12 p.m. Question is, at what time the train will cross each other? You can make equation, but when you will make equation, after solving you will take minimum 3 to 4 minutes. I will tell you trick, students, how this will apply. Now we know the ratio of the time. This train X is moving from 5 reaching at 12, that means the train X is taking 7 hours, train Y is taking from 7 to 12 5 hours. The ratio of the time is 7:5, students. After that the ratio of the speed will be reverse, because time and speed has inverse relation, student. 5:7 speed. If the time is 7 hours for train X, for 5 hours train Y, the speed will be 5:7. After that, now it is the trick. After that I will do 5 by 12, because now 5 by 12. Why? This train is moving at 7. We have nothing to do with, student, distance. You will assume at 7 this train X will be here. At 7 train X will be here. After 7, both the train will move opposite, move toward each other. So what we will do? We will write 5 by 12. 5:7 means 5 over 5 plus 7. 5 by 12. And you have to only remember, student, after this step the answer will be there. This train is taking how much time? Train X is taking total 7 hours from this to this. This is already traveled. We have nothing to do with this. Now remaining time is 5 hours. Remaining time is student 5 hours. This 2 hours is already traveled. We have nothing to do with this 2 hours. This 5 hours is the remaining distance. So what you will do? This remaining distance, remaining time you will multiply here. So you will straightaway get answer 25 by 12 hours after they will meet. That means you can say 2 1 by 12 hours, which will be 2 1 by 12 into 60 students. It will be after 2 hours 5 minutes. You will add in 7 a.m. So that means at 9:05 a.m. both the train will cross each other. So what is the learning student here? Speed of time is given 7:5. Speed is inverse relation. Speed will be 5:7. 5 by 12 into what you have to do? You have to remember only into time. The remaining time of the train who is moving from the station P. Already traveled 2 hours. Already traveled 2 hours. Nothing to do with 2 hours. Remaining time is 5 hours. Multiply by this and you will get the answer. Otherwise you can do it by method also students, but again it will take a lot of time, and after practice you can do this question within 20 seconds. Time is given, speed is inverse, then you can apply the logic. Now move to question number 6. Now this is again typical question. This concept again you can apply in lot of questions students. Just go through the question. Sahil leaves from Chandigarh for Delhi at 8 a.m. Draw again line students. I will tell you shortcut. Sahil is moving from Chandigarh for Delhi at 8 a.m. Sahil from Chandigarh at 8 a.m. Whereas Rohit leaves from Delhi for Chandigarh at 9. Rohit is moving from Delhi at 9:20 a.m. At 10:05 they meet at Sukhdev Dhaba near Karnal. Now it is the point you can make near Karnal. Karnal you can make here. Karnal at 10:05 they meet at Karnal. After meeting they start again and take same time to reach their respective destination. After meeting they start again and take same time. Again after meeting at Karnal they take the same time to reach their respective destination. Now question is at what time will they reach their destination? Examiner asking at what time. Again students here the shortcut is again there is again equation method is there, but in this video I am not concerned about equations students. I am telling you the shortcuts. If you want to go for the basics, you have to go through the basic slides students. Please understand. The question is he is moving from 8 to 10. What is the total time? 2 hours and 5 minutes. That means 125 minutes Sahil is taking from Chandigarh to reaching Karnal, and Rohit is taking 9:20 to 10:05. It is 45 minutes Rohit is taking, and ultimately if two bodies are moving from opposite direction at different timing, students meet at the certain point. After meeting they take, important thing is after meeting certain point they take same time student. This is the important thing, same time to reach the destination. Then it is the geometric mean of both the time students. So what is the geometric mean? Root AB. What is the geometric mean students? Root AB. You will take the 125 into 45, which will be equal to 25 into 5 into 5 into 9. So 125 will be there. 25 into 3. It will be 75 minutes will be the student time after meeting at 10:05. So if you add 75 minutes in 10:05, it will be 10:80, which means 11:20. At 11:20 a.m. both of them will reach their respective destination. So students, I have tell you the trick. Again, if you make the equation, then you will see at the last step it will be the geometric mean. But in this video I am trying to tell you the shortcuts and tricks. So you can apply this trick when after meeting a certain point they take same time students. So answer will be geometric mean of both the timing. From 8 to 10:05 it is 125 minutes, 2 hours 5 minutes. From 9:20 to 10:05 it is 45 minutes. And what is geometric mean? 75 minutes. And what you will do, you will add 75 minutes in 10:05. It will be 11:20. So answer will be at 11:20. They will be their respective destination. Now students, let's have some practice question. Just look at the practice question. Question 1, again same question, same type of question. Train sitting at tunnel, which you have to apply now the concept which you have learned at your own end. Second question is of again after traveling 180, start with the first question, driver getting late. Then question number 3, in a teaser you have seen this question, birds, distances. Then question number 4, moving simultaneously covering 3 distance, and then in the last their answers. So students, it is all about the video of time, speed and distance. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Thank you. Have a nice day.